welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet. I usually say that it's brought to you by MTGO Tickets, but it's actually brought to you by mtgotickets.com, by the patrons at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrat. Thank you for your support. And by mtgolibrary.com. So those are the sponsors of the Pauper Gauntlet. I'm going to play Counter Kitty in round 4 of Season 3. 40 below falls is my opponent. Counter Kitty had it easy. We defeated Orso Kitty in round 3 and we ran into Quitter in round 1. So this could be the real test for the deck. Wow. Ah, shout out to you. 40 below falls. Thank you for watching. I don't think I can keep this hand. Nothing happens. How many white sources do I have? 9. I think I have to mulligan here. This deck mulligans well. And so it happens. Keep it. This looks like something we could use. Could play it on turn 1 if nothing else. But we started, so that doesn't work. Do we need 4 mana? I think we do. And not much information yet. He doesn't provide any information either. Okay, I'm gonna provide some more information by playing this. And then double Familiar next turn and then go to town. Oh, they can't play double Familiar next turn. But I can't play a lot of things. I can play a Familiar and a Crossroads. So please be red. No. Not red. Oh no, it's a grindy match. So this Sunscape Familiar is going to die, which means that I will send out Lone Missionary to die to the first. Shinish Edict. So I think I'm up against Teachings. And now I can go double Familiar, but there is no payoff, right? There is nothing. No payoff. If he doesn't keep up with the Gauntlet, he might think this is Familiars, but of course it isn't. And the Kabir Crossroads is giving it away. And Familiars has been eliminated from the Pauper Gauntlet. So I think he knows he's up against Counter Kitty. But this is rough. Control decks, rough. Archaeomancer gets back Shinish Edict. And that's a pretty perfect card for me to draw. So let's just draw a billion cards. Do we want the Dreamstalker out to eat the Edict? We don't really need all these. What am I thinking about? We have to flashback the deep analysis. Wow. Okay, there is no value to be gained really from. I have so many cards, I really want to play them, but where is the value? I'm gonna lose a Familiar here. And now he's going to start raining Muldrifters. Double this. Oh wow, that's a lot of cards. He really did not like that. So I guess, well, he could recur this guy. So maybe we want him off the table completely. I feel that we have to play a Dreamstalker. Let's wait until we are playing a Sunscape Familiar. He just dies, but we don't need the Familiars a whole lot now. So I could bounce like Crossroads. I'm removing his guy because I think he could have like Grim Harvest shenanigans and stuff. Okay, I'm going to bounce Crossroads now. It's mainly for Edict protection. I'm already 1.5 minutes behind. I don't have the value. I want to draw cards. He's down to 3 cards, so he's not drawing any cards before he hits the Mullrifters, or Teachings, or Think Twice, or Accumulated Knowledge, or stuff like that. We've only seen removal yet, so it looks very much like Teachings. And there is Mr. Mullrifter, as expected. So I guess I go Crossroads, bounce Crossroads again. I hate this low value play, but I need to get this guy online. And I feel that bouncing another land is just bad here. And yet I am doing it. I'm bouncing the island so I can have an untapped land. I'm not sure I want to raise here. Teachings for Victim of Night. Killing the familiar. He's really scared of familiars. He might think I'm familiars. So let's swing with everything. Play the familiar. Play this thing. Bounce it. Maybe I should keep the bouncers in hand. I'm not sure. I just feel that I have to try to press an advantage. But I'm not that efficient at dealing with his threats. Here comes a Gurmagangler. An Edict then claims a Dreamstalker. That's what they are there for. And time is now becoming a serious factor. I'm playing the island. Spreading, seizing, that thing. What? Why would you count that? Now I have 4 power. That's not going to work out well. He has double Chainish Edict in the yard. So we are losing Dreamstalkers quickly here. And actually I'm starting to think it might be the familiar, but we could have these fantastic turns with the familiar live. So I think we go to 20. Play this. Swing. Play the Lone Missionary. Who are probably delegated to the sideboard. He will not be gaining a lot of life, I think. Traditional teaching list, no life gain. And it's the lone missionary that dies, or is it? No, I think still think it's the Dreamstalker. Now I could actually do 4 damage to him. Yay! Look at that beautiful card. Let the chain of Muldrifters begin. Okay, I got Stupid Land. Let's look at my 3 cards. Oh, this is so depressing. Put on top, put on top, put on top. I know it doesn't have a count, but I can protect my Skyfisher with the counter spell, so I'm just gonna do everything next turn. And now I'm going to swing for 4. And then I'm gonna Skyfisher Muldrifter next turn. So my Muldrifter must not die. Still has teachings. Which he will probably do for a counterspell. It's another angler, which I do counterspell, I feel. Okay, he's now out of cards. So we can hit him for 4. Bounce the Muldrifter. Play Skyfisher. Returning Muldrifter to hand. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Go Crossroads. So we have a turn 2 kill here. Or 2 turn kill, rather. We can let go of the familiar, I feel. But he can teachings, and he should teachings for removal now. If he attacks with both anglers, I have my lone missionary for attacking. So his teachings, probably for a removal spell, killing a Skyfisher. Now his Crypt Incursion, and that will of course give him a billion life. Okay, so the game just changed, and we have to start killing these things. So I block 1, he can only kill 2 of my guys. Yeah. Making the match go even longer. There is a counterspell. That could have been useful. So what do I do now? I just chump block the Gurmag Angler until I find something. And he still has 2 teachings in his yard. So I'm thinking about conceding here to save time. Because I still have to win twice. And I don't have any graveyard stuff. I think I'm going to concede here, actually. I can't bring myself to it. But the double teachings, I think I have to do it. Because he is now so far ahead. And I can't go below 16 minutes. So, blue-black control some creatures, so we do not attack the graveyard. Bring in 3 negates. and 1 deep analysis. We take out the missionaries. And we take out 1 familiar, but I will not do that because he feared them too much. So I'm going to take out the prism instead. Wow, these capsizes will be sweet. Do we actually play 61 cards? Yeah, we do. Okay, now we have to play fast. Fast. Extra deep analysis will of course be super useful. But we don't really have anything for the teachings, and I'm, well... Now I have to fight to the bitter end. I think my stops are okay for this. Maybe I could remove some stops. Right. Let's crush 40 below falls. We did mulligan that time. Okay, this looks good. Keep it. I'm not sure that journeying the Archaeomancer was a good idea. This familiar will be so dead. So maybe we don't play it until we can protect it. Let's play Spreading Seas instead. But he had the black mana. So I think I'm gonna wait with the familiar until I can. But then the value is lost. Because the value is a turn 4 Muldrifter. But now I have a turn 4 deep analysis instead, so let him kill it. And let's look at these depressing cards that I can't do. Oh, this is sweet. There is the 5th land. So the counter spell is the last spell. I think this is the order. I am very stressed about time already. But either... Oh, wow. So I get to resolve a Muldrifter here. And that's of course very sweet. Kills the Muldrifter and he kills that thing. So that means I can now play another Muldrifter because, well, he has a mana leak or something. But I am not going to be afraid of that. Oh, it was a Think Twice. Another reason to attack his graveyard. A double capsize. Yeah, having 2 capsizes in the deck is dangerous for this reason. But okay, now he has a counter spell. We are missing land drops. I'm thinking deep analysis here. Maybe even... No, we have too many cards. That. So Sunscape Familiar negate. Not casting a Muldrift, but he only has 1 blue mana. But Muldrift will cause us to... Maybe this is the... No. Sunscape Familiar. And counterspell on the gate. That's not going to work. Okay, now I can actually resolve. I don't need to protect these guys. I can resolve deep analysis, but it will result in me discarding something, so capsizing the talisman, like to bore him. No, I'm gonna keep up a counterspell. And I will negate that. Just to get rid of cards, pretty much. So he kills it, leaving me free just to resolve another Muldrifter. Now I will be very hard pressed not to discard cards. But that's a pleasant struggle to have, right? Okay, I'm gonna play the Guildgate here to get rid of cards in hand. Yes, it worked. Muldrifter. We're happy to trade the Muldrifters here, I think. Or should we capsize our own Muldrifter? Maybe we go to town with Reality Acid now. We have 6 mana. If I would like to keep up a counterspell, maybe that is greedy. So many options. Okay, I guess we could trade. I could just bounce a Muldrifter. No. Okay, I think I can trade here. No, it's too dangerous to trade, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep up my counterspell, and I'm going to Reality Acid that thing. Play the chance of returning a land that doesn't come into play tapped. "13 minutes to win twice." I think I have to stop talking at this point. This will be a long match. I need to just hit my land drop every time and then capsize him to the moon. So I'm counterspelling threats. But probably not stuff like that. Okay, I need 8 mana to capsize and have counterspell up. I am defending this. I have the journey, I can defend the journey, I don't fear a Doomblade. Maybe now is the time for deep analysis. This is probably a mistake. Okay, now I can defend anything. Yeah, it was a mistake. Okay, draw cards. I don't really need cards, so I'll let that go. Play the Sunscape Familiar. land the reality acid. Keep up counterspell. He says he misplayed, and he probably did. Got to defend myself against Crypt Incursion. That's a horrible card here. But I think I have to win by capsize. And that's no fun position. Maybe he sideboarded out all his creatures. Kind of looks like that. So I am attacking. I have 8 mana. I need 9. Oh, I need 8 to capsize and counter. So I'm gonna capsize counter reality acid at the end of his turn. Takes 2 mana less actually, so I have mana for negate too. But I will negate the card and not the teachings. What the hell is a vendetta? It's a removal spell, right? Do I want that? I think I can spare negate for that. Let it pass, and now I capsize and counterspell at the end of turn. There is the off chance that he will concede when I start doing that. Tap as much white mana as you can. Why? Why don't I have counterspell mana? Oh, that guy disappeared. Dispel. So do I now do it in upkeep? It happens at the beginning of upkeep, right? Yes. So now we do it. The Uranus that seems pointless. Three mana. Just keep up counterspell. Do I counterspell Muldrift as well? I think I do. So we attack. Do we just draw cards here? I think we do. Or maybe we don't. Getting rid of his dual lands then. He doesn't have cards left. So we go for his mana base. We don't have a counterspell. We have the journeys and stuff. It's 9 mana for counterspell reality acid. Or capsize reality acid. You can now teachings for counterspells as well. So the chance that he can actually counterspell this is pretty huge. There's a lot of things to keep track of here and no time to do so. But he taps out. meaning that we can keep going doing this. So I am gonna do it. Only has teachings, so now I can't do it. Can I do it twice? Maybe I should have gone for a card there. I can do and then I can capsize my spreading seas while he's tapped out. Okay, I'm gonna have to tap out a lot so I can f6. Attack. Muldrifter. Land. Spreading seas. It's a pretty bad target. Skyfisher spreading seas. No time to think. Just act. And spreading seas. f6. 7 minutes to win twice. I'm gonna time out here. It's almost impossible. I have 19 cards left. So I'm not gonna capsize anything now. Or maybe I'll capsize my things just to protect them. But I'll try to get a kill here. Yeah, I will capsize to protect my creatures. But it's an edict, so that doesn't work. So Muldrifter dies. Could actually capsize Muldrifter, draw a card, but don't have time to think about this. Just have time to kill him. Counterspell seems a pretty good card here. Okay, I'm gonna board out the counterspells now because I need to play really aggro in the last match. So I'm bringing in the Lone Missionaries. I'm bringing in Last Breath. No, I'm not bringing Last Breath. Bring in the Prism. Keep my Journeys or not. It's not like I have anything else. Wait, I could just take out the Journeys instead of the counterspells. I still have Reality Asset deal with. God, how do I finish this in time? So we get to go Ultra Violence now. And we are pretty bad at that. Okay, I'm gonna shut up for the last duel here. And I really don't like that we only have 25 minutes, because talking and doing videos under this kind of time pressure is hard. We already had the first loss against the clock in this gauntlet. It was in round 1 luckily, so the deck could recover. But now I gotta play fast. And of course not having counterspells here will be really tough. Now this is a mulligan. This is a keep. Gonna put that guy on top. F6. Play the cub. F8. Land, please. Well, that's a land. So let's play it. It's not like Lone Missionary is a threat to him. I should have boarded out Capsize is over, but now he's gonna take Capsize, I think, just because he fears it. He fears it. But I'm not an aggro deck that has any chance of success against a control deck like this. But I only have 7 minutes to win, so what do? Spreading seas. Skyfisher the spreading seas. Vendetta. He only has 3 cards left, but here's a Malrifter. Meaning I'm free to resolve my own. Yes! And I'm not trading here. So now I really want to bounce the Malrifter. But it is probably going to die. Oh, he plays another Malrifter. That's interesting. So I am free to play another Malrifter. And then the Cove. Still don't want to trade here, because now I can definitely protect the Skyfisher. Soul attack, Skyfisher, protect the Skyfisher, play more Malrifters. Didn't I just board out? No, I boarded out Journey to Nowhere. So he boarded back the creatures. There goes my counterspell. Still have the negates though. Wow, he's really helping me speed this match up. Nice. So I go attack. Play the Skyfisher. Retrieve a Malrifter. And we are done. To counter this, I think I'm fine with losing a Malrifter here. This is going way too slow. 5 minutes. He Doomblades that thing, I'm going to defend it. We lose the Muldrifter. Stupid depths. Lone Missionary. Spreading Seas. Keep this up. Play the Halmer Depths. Oh god. Just think twice from the graveyard. Counter anything that gives me an advantage. I think I have to counterspell that. Drawing more cards than his. Play the Prism. Play the land. Play the Spreading Seas. And Dreamstalker. Does Prism. And done. Capsize. That's not anything we're interested in. Teachings, how to do anything about that. And that will probably win him the game. He just needs to hold out for 4 minutes. Victim of Night. Well, I can save against that with Capsize. Hey, the value. Okay, here comes the Lone Missionary. It would be interesting if I had a reality acid now. Dreamstalker. Getting the Prism. Play the Prism. Play a Skyfisher for the Prism. Play Sunscape Familiar. I don't need Sunscape Familiar, so I will let it be countered. Because I have like a million mana. Nice. Draw a card. Play the Skyfisher. F6. Attack. Play the Prism. We really need cards here. We really need a counterspell. That's what we need. Wow. I don't think we are protecting anything here. No teachings, please. It's a Mullrifter. Oh, we have so much mana. It's another Mullrifter. I'm just gonna have to F6 here. Oh, 2 minutes. Still got the capsize. Swing with everything. I could actually capsize the one that is double blocked. Do 4. Still have it. Yeah, I do that. Return that. Play it. Got a counterspell. This will be enough. Crypt Incursion, and I have to counter that. Death or Glory. But he has a Teachings and a Dispel, right? No. He just has 6 mana. He's looking for a counterspell. And he finds it. Yeah. So I'm going to time out. That sucked. Well, now it's over, right? God, I wish I could set these matches to last longer so we could see who really won. But this deck is going to be eliminated from the Pauper Gauntlet because of the time limit, because I played too slow. And I'm gonna F6 here. Some remote chance that I can get enough damage through. It's not very likely, is it? Can't F6. Has to click OK. Lose a couple of valuable seconds. But yeah, the power of Mystical Teachings was what won this. I don't think I can kill him here really in a fair fight either. Or maybe I could. Comes the Gurmag Angler, we have to capsize it again. Now that's gone. doomed. And it will be the second Pauper Gauntlet match ever lost to time. He did trick me with his tricky sideboarding, taking out the creatures, then bringing them back again. You always hear people talking about that, but few people actually do it. Whoa, Reality said, that's not the card I have time to play now. Yes, the 8 more attacks with Core Skyfisher in 30 seconds. Oh no. And now he can actually beat me faster than I can beat him. Yeah. Okay, so then I have to do other things. Oh, I have 6. I think there's a risk that Pauper will generate this with the banning of Cloud of Fairies. Yeah, he's winning for real here, but I'm not sure he would have done it if I had time to actually play the turns. Maybe he can win in time, so it isn't a loss on time. Haha, not formally. Let's make that our new goal. Or not. Eh. 4 seconds. I'm gonna block. I will not die. I will die to the clock. Oh. Clock death. Isn't it the worst? Thank you for watching. 1 hour of my life wasted.